Hey, what's up, you guys? FilmFan0599 here again, and welcome back to the universe of the Blue Tubers. And today on Universe of the Blue Tubers, I'm going to be reviewing Stone Sour's Hydrograd. So, Stone Sour's Hydrograd is a 2017 release album and is the sixth studio album from hard rock group Stone Sour. Now, Hydrograd was an album that I was actually quite anticipating because I do enjoy Stone Sour a lot. I think they're a very solid band. You know, they do put out some good music, so I couldn't wait to see what they would do with this new album because I did hear both of the lead singles off of this, Song 3 and Fabulous, and I think those were both great singles, so I was actually quite excited to see what they could do with this album. And I gotta say, Stone Sour's Hydrograd is quite fantastic. I did enjoy this album a lot. It is a great hard rock album, and it's just great to hear just a rock album, if you know what I mean, just like a straight up rock album. It's so great. I so love that a lot. It's so fantastic. It really is. I just love this album a lot. It's definitely fantastic. It has such a great hard rock vibe to it, and it's just so great. Like, just, it really is. I love Hydrograd a lot. It definitely surpassed my expectations a lot because, you know, I was thinking it was going to be really good, but I didn't expect it to be, you know, this good. And I just so enjoyed Hydrograd so much. But let's get into why I like this album so much. First being the production on this thing. The production is actually quite great. I love the production with Hydrograd. You know, it's a very, you know, has a very hard rock sense to it, you know, very in your face, very raw, in your face nature, and I love that about this album. It's so great, especially on tracks like Whiplash Pants, or, you know, Fabulous, or Thank God It's Over, Someone Stole My Eyes. Like, just has that very, you know, hard rock kind of in your face, and I just love that about this album. It is so great. Corey Taylor does an absolutely great job with his vocals on this album. They're so incredible. Like, I don't enjoy Slipknot all that much, Corey Taylor's other band, but I will give the dude credit. The dude is a great vocalist. It's just, I sometimes can't understand what the hell he's saying with Slipknot, but, you know, here, I really do think he does a much better job, and does a much better job with his vocals with Stone Sour, and it really shows. And the dude just has a really great voice to him. I really like it a lot. You know, he definitely does a fantastic job with his vocals on this album. Christian Michu, I don't know how to say his last name, but the lead guitarist of this band, he does a great job with his guitar work on this thing. A lot of the solos are fantastic off of this album. I love a lot of the solos on this, you know, just so great. I love his solos on this. They're so great, just, and the guitar work just in general is really great on this. Very hard hitting, and John Cho, I believe that's how you say the bassist name. He is great. Like, his bass work is actually quite fantastic, especially on songs like Knievel Has Landed and Fabulous. Like, his bass line really shines in those songs, especially to me. Like, I really love his bass work. It's really great on this album. I forgot the drummer's name, but the drummer is so great. Like, the drumming is so fantastic on this album. Like, I absolutely love the drumming on this thing. It's so great. So yeah. Now the songs. Let's get into some of the songs because there's a lot of great songs off this thing. Let's first talk about the first two lead singles off this album, Song 3 and Fabulous. Song 3, honestly, is my ultimate favorite song off this album. I think Fabulous is such a great, not Fabulous, sorry, Song 3. I think Song 3 is such an amazing song. It's not only my favorite song off this album, but it's one of my favorite songs of the year. I think Song 3 is such an incredible song. Like, you know, Corey Taylor described in an interview that he's talking about a undying love. and per se in this song, and he does a really great job with that, like a lot through the lyrics and through his vocal work. His vocal work sounds very passionate in this song. I love that a lot, especially in the lyric, you know, did I save you because you saved me too. I love that, and just the chorus with that is so great. I love that song so much. The guitar work is fantastic. It really is. Just everything about that song is perfect, and I love that song so much. Song number 3 is so great. It's definitely my favorite song off this album, and one of my favorite songs of the year just in general. So great. Fabulous. Yeah, not fabulous, not fabulous, fabulous. Fabulous. What Corey Taylor described this song in an interview, that same interview that he discussed about song number 3. He discussed that this song is his quote-unquote love letter, not really, more of a screw you, to social media celebrities, basically. Kind of people that get famous off of Vine and Instagram and stuff like that, like those people. And, you know, he used the Catch Me Outside girl as a prime example of this. Like, he talks about, like, how people that really don't do anything, get famous. You know what I mean? Like, they just, like, why are these people so famous? They're not even that talented, and they're getting all this recognition for no reason. That's what basically he's talking about in this song, and it's so great. Like, he sounds angry during that song. Like, his vocals are very angry in this song, and it's just so great. I love it, and especially the lyric, it's all downhill from here, it's all downhill from here, mother, you know what. Like, it's just so great. I love that. I love this song. It's so fantastic. Definitely another one that I've come back to so many times. And then some of the other songs, like Taipei Person / Anna Royalty, that song is so great, because the opening track, really, YSIF, which stands for You Suck in Full, really, that's really just kind of the introduction. That's not really a track, you know, like, all is in that track is just this guy goes, hello, you bastards, and then you hear, like, an instrumental throughout the rest of the track, and it transitions into this, and this is really the first hard-hitting song off of the entire album, and it's so great. I love it. It's so fantastic. Like, you know, Corey Taylor just sounds really great on it, and especially, like, when you get to, like, the pre-chorus, and, like, you'll hear, like, the backing vocals, like, he'll go, it's not too late, like, it's so great, and it blends so well with the song. I really love it a lot. It's such a great song. Same with, like, Whiplash Pants. Man, is that probably the most intense song on the entire album to me. Whiplash Pants is, holy moly, that's, like, a lot to take in with that song. That song is so great. Like, it really is. I love Whiplash Pants. Yeah, and what fuels this album a lot is anger, like a lot of things with, you know, that Corey Taylor is associated with. You know, anger is what fuels this, and it really shows in songs like Whiplash Pants. It really does. Like, I love Whiplash Pants a lot. Like, he just sounds angry as hell in that song, and he just doesn't care. Like, he just sounds angry as hell. The guitar work is very fast-paced. You hear, like, a keyboard at the beginning of the song, like, it's like, dun, 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 and then that's when all the instruments start kicking in, and it's great. Like, I love it. And especially, like, during the pre-chorus, Corey will be singing, and then you'll hear the band go, smile! Like, it's just, it works so well with the song, and I love it. Whiplash Pants is so great. And then, another song that I quite enjoy a lot is Saint Marie. Saint Marie is very different from the rest of the album. It's more of like a somewhat country western vibe. Like, would you shut up? Now, back to what I was saying. Now, Saint Marie is more of like a country, like, western vibe, sort of. Like, it's weird, but it worked really a lot with the song to me. I quite loved it a lot, actually. You know, it has a very, like, country western vibe to it. It really worked with Corey Taylor's much more calm voice in this song. It was really great. It was definitely really fantastic. I actually love that song a lot. It's definitely one of my favorites off of the album. So overall, I think Stone Sour's Hydrograd is a fantastic album. It's definitely one of my favorites of the entire year. It's fantastic. If you haven't listened to this yet, you need to listen to it. It's actually quite great, especially if you're a fan of rock music. Listen to it. Please give it a listen. It's so fantastic. So, it's time for my official rating on Stone Sour's Hydrograd, and my official rating on Stone Sour's Hydrograd is a 4.5 out of 5. I really enjoyed this album a lot. It's quite fantastic. It is a near 5 out of 5 for me. Really, the only song I didn't care for off of this album was Friday Nights. Like, that song was a little bit too all over the place for me. I just didn't quite enjoy that song all that much. That's really the only song I didn't care for off of this album. But besides that, I think this is a really great album. I definitely do think you should check this album out. It's so fantastic. I love it a lot. Definitely deserves a 4.5 out of 5. Definitely check it out. So, if you have listened to Stone Sour's Hydrograd, what did you think of it? Leave in the comment section below. And I'm FilmFan0599, and we will see you about later. Peace.